gentlemen, we have another veteran, another graduate from another class leading us off on this half of the night. His dad's over there, and I'll never get his name right. What nationality are you guys? Norway. I'm supposed to pronounce this actual Norwegian name. Say it for me. Bernhard Johansson. He just says Bernhard, and I go, cool. Ladies and gentlemen, would you give it up for this first courageous cab off the rank for the second half of the night? Let's hear it with a loud round of applause. Now, yes, go with that. If you go crazy for Bernhard Johansson.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Bernhard, but you can call me Captain Awesome! Or just Bernie, really, I'm fine either way. So, yeah, I'm 19, I'm tall, I'm skinny, I have red hair, and the highlight of my life so far is learning how to open a milk bottle with one hand. That right there is me in a nutshell. No wait, this is me in a nutshell. Help me, I'm stuck in a nutshell! I got my driver's license a couple of weeks ago. Round of applause, anyone? I suck with directions, so I got myself a GPS system. And the voice that it came with has, it sounds like the voiceover from all the movie trailers. You know the guy I'm talking about, they were only kids when they were trapped in a desert island. How will they survive? Will they realize that they need to turn left in 200 meters? Will they finally reach their destination? I've seen a Darth Vader GPS system before.
Luke, I am your navigation system. Turn right in 100 meters. Luke, use the steering wheel.
I got a haircut a little while ago. At first I didn't really like it. I thought it was a bit too short, but it's really starting to grow on me. As Robert was talking about before, I have a pretty stupid name, Bernhard. I don't really like it. If you're writing a poem about me, the only word in the whole dictionary that rhymes with Bernhard is learned. You know the word learned? If you go to university for 3 years, by the time you walk out of there, you're supposed to be learned. I spent 3 years in an oven. When I stepped out, I was Bernhard. Or at least my hair was. I work at a coffee club. It's a very rewarding job, I think. I learned some life skills and I'm going to be able to take with me forever. Like how to open a milk bottle with only one hand. It took me months to figure that out. I can't wait for my skills 20-year reunion, because while all the other bozos are bragging about how many master's degrees they have or how many companies they've been the CEO of, I'm just going to look them in the eye, pull out my milk bottle, and say, yes, that's all very impressive, but can you do this? They'll be so jealous. Mobile phones these days are amazing. They aren't just a phone, they're also a camera and an alarm clock and a GPS and an MP3 player, a radio, a torch, a calendar, it's all in there. I thought of a new slogan that Nokia should use when advertising this new super phone of theirs. Nokia, if you lose this, you are fucked. I hate the gay stereotype. Not because I have anything against gay people at all, but because I fit into it by about 90%. No, I myself am not gay, but for example, I take excellent care of my nails. I use lip gloss, my shoes match my belt, and last week I spent $80 on my hair. But I must say these blonde streaks are just fabulous! And every day I thank God that I don't have a lisp, Because if I did, there'd just be no turning back. I'd just have to start having sex with men. I consider myself to be an optimist. You know, the glass is always half full, and the train is always half empty. And hey, it's not that bad, you're only my half-sister. Close to the bone there. Has everybody here been to Queen Street Mall? Have you ever walked past that strip club called Just Hooters?
Yes.
I wonder if it really is Just Hooters. And you can imagine going in there, there's a big pile of boobs there on the floor. Oh my god! It's so cool! Best $20 of my life! I absolutely despise beer. I have no problem with alcohol at all. I just hate that horrible, disgusting, vomit-worthy taste of beer. When I talk about this with people that like beer, they usually say something to me like, well, you see, beer's a man's drink, and you have to be a man to like it. Maybe you'll like it more one day when you're a bit more of a man. Gee, I thought you'd be a bit more supportive, Grandma. Plus, I don't think I have the patience to drink beer, honestly. I mean, because when I decided that I'm going to go out and get shit-faced, I'd prefer to have a few shots of tequila instead of needing to drink a fucking 5-liter glass of piss just to get a little slight buzz. I ain't got that kind of time, man. Before I leave you all, I will give you some advice to take home. Never drink alone. I had to figure out this lesson the hard way. You know how when you drink you get hungry? And when you drink your money seems to just disappear? Well, I was out by myself one night, all my money had disappeared, and I was really hungry. And I mean really hungry, I mean like Nicole Richie hungry. And I searched my pockets for coins, but all I could find was my empty wallet, my phone, and my chapstick. Now, some people like to brag about how much they can drink, but until you've eaten a chapstick, you got nothing, boy. That's me. Thank you very much.
Bernhard, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it. He starts watching, he's going, very funny, then he says, I'll have to start having sex with men. And he's going, not so funny. But isn't it strange how the gay stereotype has changed in our society? A couple decades ago, we couldn't have anything to do with gay and TV. Now there's just sitcoms and everything like that. It's kind of weird, you know. How many of you miss Queer Eye for the Straight Guy? What a great show. I'd like to do a quick impersonation of my take on every Queer Eye for the Straight Guy episode that ever happened, cut down to 30 seconds. All right, give it a try. Stunt impersonation, here you go.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Chop, 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 chop.
Oh my god!